Alright everybody, welcome to the final round of the East to West GT3 challenge here at the Nurburgring.
So,
I qualified P1 with the 633.
Like this? No.
And
I don't know, it's 100 minutes.
currently winning the
It's up to you.
standings.
Depends on how far ahead you are.
I think mathematically
You're in pole.
Yeah,
I'm
Track
good,
temp is
but we're
30.
gonna find out.
The air temp is 21 Celsius. Get ready. Green, green, green.
Boy, I was fully asleep.
I won't push you, I'll just pass you then.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what I want.
I wasn't gonna chop off your nose, Adam.
Well, honestly, I don't want to be in front of you. I'd
I
rather
want to be in
just
front of
follow.
them. I was nice, I forgot to put the paint scheme on specifically for Morgan.
Oh yeah?
It wasn't mean, it was just, you know, you want to pass? Dare ya.
Well done, Morgan. Good start.
Ah, that's not mean at all. I don't know, this track's big enough and you got the time. I doubt I'm gonna see you.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
You too.
Sketchy.
Sheesh, oh man.
Whoa!
Yeah,
All right, Michael, go ahead.
I'm still spinning, go.
Oh shit. Scratch you guys. Yellow flag would have been good there.
Yeah, Adam, something changed there because my back end almost went around as well.
Yeah, it was like all that I could do was go off track and barely tap the wall. That was lucky.
Yeah, I went slower than I did in all my outlaps in practice, and none of the outlaps were squarely there. What up, Sean?
What up, player?
I see you in second.
Yes, sir. We've only done a few laps here. Just a few.
Oh, this is also true.
In this car. Wrong paint job.
Well,
Hit for tat, you know.
alright,
The
alright.
gap to Williams behind is now 3.9.
Don't worry, I got Kyle knocking on my back door. 4/10s.
It's gonna be a long race.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I heard somebody say this race is 100 minutes, but I see an hour 35 minutes. Oh, I guess that's 100. Never mind. Still recovering from Sebring.
It's not 12 hours.
It just seems
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Ryan, push through there.
Come through there, Tim. Come through on the right.
Cute.
Take it, Tim. Go, 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 go.
The gap to Williams behind is increasing. It's now 5.4.
It's just to get out of Gary's way. Just
Pass me right, Ryan, pass me right.
The gap to Williams behind is now
Well,
6.4
made it around one
seconds.
time. Morgan's out front, followed by Sean, Kyle, but that's in dispute. I don't have my live scoring up, so I'm not sure when you. 6 minutes is a long time to wait for a score update. Adam's right up there with him. Yeah, we that got a little time gap. through was way more normal. A little bit of a gap back to Brandon, then Joe. Another small gap back to myself. Julian and Brett behind me with Mooney. And Gary Beal, I believe, but my scoring isn't updating real time, so if I'm wrong somewhere, let me know. TJ's back there with Super Duck.
I'm in the pits.
I think he is too.
My mic was muted. Thank you, Gary. That was nice.
anytime, man. I don't like to hold anybody up.
All right. This battle for second's looking interesting. Rooting for Adam there. Not that I'm not rooting for Sean either, but honestly, between the times that they're running right now, it's anybody's race. Kyle right there with him. I'm not saying I'm cruising around here, but we're definitely taking it easy. Want these tires to be around. $100 is a long time around here.
Oh well, there's the meatball.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's that one corner there. I forget about it all the time. Anyway,
The
I
gap
know,
to
yeah,
Williams behind is increasing. It's now
I'm still
8.4.
driving, so if I can make it back to the pits on the bone steam, it'll be good.
Yeah, throw down a fast repair.
Yeah.
Ah, that's not fair. Gary dropped connection. Wonder where he is. Maybe we could get him.
He's got to have a Netgear router.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
I
had
haven't.
that issue when I first got iRacing.
I have a Netgear router, but mine's a pretty high dollar one.
That's the one that has the issue.
The Orbi?
Ooh, not the Orbi,
No.
but the Nighthawk.
Yeah, I don't have a Nighthawk. I have an Orbi, one of the new,
The mesh
Yeah,
units.
mesh system.
yeah, Wi-Fi 6 mesh. But I hardwire. I got a 2.5 gig connection from my computer to it.
Yeah, it's not even the wireless protocol. It has to do with how it's routing cause a packet issue that just gets worse and worse, and then it'll ultimately drop you eventually.
Huh, that's too bad. I know he was having a heck of a time getting in at Red Bull with us. He would keep trying and trying and trying and couldn't get in.
Yeah, those Nighthawks just won't work with the stock firmware. You got to put DDWRT on them or use a different router.
Well, if he gets back in, maybe we'll check with him and see what he's got. Don't figure the track out now, Joe. I'm out here trying to catch you. You pull away.
See if I can sneak a drink in. Don't do that. Alright, 10 seconds ahead of Sean. Looks like Adam and Kyle right next to each other. That wasn't good for tire wear.
That was a 36.4 seconds.
Is it tracking in a straight line, Brett?
A little bit, yeah. I'm keeping an eye on my relative though. As soon as you get close, I'll just ease off and
I
Take
just
it
wanted
off.
to know if you're having a hard time keeping it straight. That way I know that if I go left, you'll be on the right. I know sometimes front end damage,
yeah,
it'll be fine and then all of a sudden
corners,
jump.
Yeah. Yeah, through the corners it was a little bit sketchy, but
Well, then after the hill here, maybe.
The gap to Williams behind is increasing.
I'll just
It's now
I'll follow
11
the hill.
seconds.
I'll follow you up the
I'll
hill,
just-
don't worry.
here's money. Somehow I made it. I don't know how, but
Not working for you, Super Duck?
Nah, I hate this place.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Well, I'm not saying next season we won't race here,
I bet I can say the next season I don't race here.
but I might have it not be worth double points. So being the last race of the season, I already asked a couple of guys. You guys like the format? GT3, bunch of cars, fixed setups, all the different kinds of tracks.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's all good.
I dig it.
I
If
would
you
hope
could
you'd say
change,
that.
if you could change something, what would you change?
I don't know.
No, I mean that's what I'm asking to the group. If you could change something,
Yeah.
what would it be?
My work schedule, so I get to more races.
There you
Yeah.
More
Okay.
Nordschleife.
go. More Nordschleife? No, that won't happen. But good suggestion.
I don't know. I feel like it works pretty well.
God damn. This ass freaking car.
All right, so this is what I'm thinking for next season. You guys are definitely welcome to throw out ideas. But one of the things I want to do, we'll leave it the same cars with the high downforce setup that's not very high downforce anymore. We'll probably keep that one for all races next season, unless it's a track that, like Le Mans or something, that just doesn't need it. I think medium at Le Mans would probably be a lot more fun, just because there's so many high-speed straights and things. But I'm gonna do
Gap to
probably
Williams behind is increasing. It's now
16
30
races next
seconds.
season. We did 15 this year. We'll still do the same thing, 2 drops. But what we're gonna do is, after every 4th race, we'll do a fun race. And what that'll be is you get to pick a teammate. Everybody drives their own car. I'll pick a track and a car. And everybody will be in the same car. So it'll be a team battle. And your points at the end of that race are added together. And those are the points you get for those races.
Nice.
And we'll do them how many times? If there's 16 races, I think that gives us 3 of those.
Yeah.
So that championship may last 2 seasons.
W12s at Knock Hill, please.
Knock Hill is wicked.
Oh, I love that track.
I don't know if I'm going to do W12s there, though. But, like, 992s would be fun there. The Cadillac. What other cars do you guys... Like, is there a car you guys don't have that you don't want me to put in there?
LMP2s.
LMP2s are fun.
That's a great car.
It is a great car. We could run LMP2s at Sebring.
Heck, throw
You
down
don't like the LMP2, Jeff?
Never got one.
Do you have the LMP1?
Oh, I don't have any LM nothing.
The LMP1 at Le Mans is actually an absolute blast.
I mean, I don't mind buying stuff. I've just never done the LMPs at all.
Yeah, I'll see what it is. I could stay with like legacy cars.
That
One of the
lap time
cars I was definitely
6,
considering was the
36.3 seconds.
Z4
Very little fuel
GT3
left. Box this
BMW.
lap, please, Morgan.
The car's a lot of fun to drive,
Does sound good.
and yeah, it sounds good. And I think because it was an older car, a lot of people have it, and if they don't, it's only $3. I don't know, I'll throw some things like that together, but I thought it'd be fun for a team race. I know a lot of us have, you know, preferred teammates. I think it would make it fun for the intern, you know, break races. Give everybody a break from championship every once in a while. We'll try not to make it every week on what's it, and Sean's on-call schedule. Tell me your on-call schedule, and I'll make that race every week that you're on.
It's every
The gap
third
to
week.
Williams behind
Okay,
is
we'll
now
be all right then.
16
Because I'm going to do
seconds.
every fourth, I think. No, it'll be every fifth. Because we'll do 4 season races and then one of those. And then 4 more season and one of those. Does that make sense?
But
Yeah.
you're going to tally those points as a separate season thing,
Yes. Yes, it'll be a separate. It won't be part of the regular season. Because it won't be in the GT3 car. It won't be GT3 Challenge. But I think everybody in the same car makes it really fun. And then we can pick tracks that are a little more daunting and race around on them. And, you know, like VIR. VIR is a blast to drive on, but nobody wants to run a championship race on it because there's nowhere to pass. It's super tight. It's got a lot of blind corners, which
Oh, I
is
love
actually a lot of
VIR.
fun. Yeah. But we could do that easily on one of those challenge races. All right. Well, that's the plan. So we still could use.
I call Morgan.
Sure,
Yeah,
why
you
not?
You guys that have multiple teammates, you guys are gonna have to.
Hey, what if there's like a random draw for teammates or something?
Ooh. Oh, you guys in for something like that? Well, then what if somebody doesn't show?
Well, you do the random draw from the people that are there that night.
Oh, that's interesting. Just race.
I don't know.
Points are only good for that one race.
Oh, I
There's
don't
no
know.
real championship.
I don't know.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, especially if you're buying that many trophies.
I'm not sure a fun series will have a trophy. Maybe a little wooden one. 1 lap of fuel left. What? How much fuel does this thing hold?
It holds a lot more, but it wasn't full.
Oh, that's because I put it at 80%. Who would have done something like that and made us all pit? Holy cow.
The gap to Williams
Crazy
behind is
ad.
now 17 seconds.
At least I didn't give you 40% like I usually do. You got halfway around, we're out of fuel.
Now that would have been interesting.
We're on our out lap.
Actually, that could be an interesting way to do a series. Treat it like Formula One. You have a max fuel limit.
If you run out of fuel, you're done.
Yep. It's not enough fuel to run full tilt the whole time.
Huh. That would be interesting. Well, we do have Formula One.
Well, that wouldn't be that fun because I don't know what I'm doing.
Me neither.
We'd learn. Slowest car would go the fastest and go the farthest. They wouldn't use the fuel.
You're in the lead. We're running on
Joe,
fumes,
didn't you get
mate.
any damage
in this
back
lap.
there?
Box this lap.
Is he in here? Crap, I looked away and lost my axe. Dang it. I hate it when I look away. And then I lost 2.5 seconds to him, too. Brandon passed critical mass on Nurburgring. Figured out what he has to do to race here. Now he's flying. Is everybody going in?
Have to.
Yep.
300 feet. 100 feet. We think we'll need to stop again.
Oh, the fixed setup probably only started with 14 gallons, right? Or 18 gallons?
I
Or
don't
was
know.
it full, 22.7?
It was definitely not full.
Well, full's like 29, right?
We only had 13.
The car behind's pitting.
Okay, so it used the fixed setup fuel level, so that's why we're in so early.
That's what I was confused about at the start. So, yeah, wasn't...
Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat, though, because we all have to pit now on the end of lap 4.
Does that mean we'll all have to
Take care,
pit
there's a
twice,
car
nearly?
approaching.
Yes.
I don't think so, because you can fill it up higher on this stop. You should be able to get up to 80% of the tank full on this stop.
Yeah, when I went in, my pit crew told me I'd have to fuel again. I'd have to stop again, so maybe I was too early though.
Might be.
Ooh. It does not like full
Putting
fuel.
a lot in.
Yeah, put it all in, plus another 5-gallon jug in the passenger seat. You might make it.
Joe and Brandon already out there. Looks like Gary didn't try to reconnect. Wow, 14 seconds, dang.
What the? Interesting.
Spin.
Yeah. In a spot that it doesn't normally.
With full fuel, the car definitely handles a little different. The BMW at least feels very twitchy in the rear end now.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Now all the Merc wants to do is go around.
I just gotta burn away that fuel.
That bottom girl.
Come on. Are you
Make that
kidding
rocket
me?
roll go round.
Mm-hmm. Is Joe in here?
No.
Dang it.
Did you hit him?
Yep. I was watching the relative, and just as I was there, boom, he was there.
Oh, Kyle's out.
I'm so sorry, Joe.
Whoa. The
Whoa.
nose of the car flew up where it's never done it before.
Like, nose of the car flew up and you wrecked?
No.
Adam's all licking his chops up there when he hears stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll see what he does when he gets that corner.
I've got a fast repair coming, so hopefully I've got enough time on Brandon to come out in front. I don't know.
I'm just saying, it was like 30% of a Mark Webber at Le Mans.
Like somebody forgot to put the bolts on the hood?
Like, there was no front splitter. I could not see the track for a solid second.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm apparently not going as fast as you.
Why is it not letting me tow?
How you doing, Sean?
I'm gonna let you around, Ron. Just give me a second.
That's not easy.
No,
That's
it's
not
not
easy. Just drive. Just drive, buddy. Just drive. There's a nice long straightaway coming up.
I'm fighting this thing.
Yeah, I can tell.
Let's go. Oh, and my crew chief can shut the throw up right now.
Yeah, this thing is not happy. I don't know if the track
I have a
got
picture of my crew
cold
chief. Didn't know he had a fro.
or what, but
The car behind is pitting.
You gotta keep it light, man. Joe's got top end damage. Or damage. His top end's terrible. Just hope I get him in time enough to get him before the corners. Stay over there. I was wondering, why is my time so slow? But, oh yeah, we pit. It was 7 minutes ago, I forgot. Did you get the towing thing figured out, Super Duck?
Yeah, I'm towing again.
What was it, do you know?
No, I don't know.
Just
Don't
wouldn't
know,
let you
don't
for a
care.
minute?
Don't know, don't care. I hate this place.
There will come a day, if you continue racing here, that you will love this place.
Why would I want to do that?
Well, it's like an acquired taste. I hear it's like fine alcohol or some other thing I don't partake of.
this place either ages like wine or milk, depending on who you are.
Curdled milk?
Yep.
I mean, I guess if you're fast enough, you get to be around other cars. But with me, for the most part, it's just driving around in the woods for an hour without seeing anybody.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody either.
I can tell you from experience, being fast here is not enough. You gotta still be able to keep it on the track. Ooh, would you guys consider AI for the next season to fill the grid for maximum chaos?
No.
No, I was about to jump up and down.
AI?
Yeah,
Have you driven with AI in a GT3 car?
not a GT3. Well, and yeah,
I maybe would put 2 in. But that would be it. Maybe 3 at the most. I don't trust them in GT3.
Sounded like your guys' 12-hour experience was full of AI drivers.
That was full of 150 iRacing level drivers. Actually, 150 might be a little high on the GT3 side.
Well, if it makes you feel better, between 3,000 and 7,000 drivers still do stupid things.
Well, ours were listed at an average field of 2,000 on the AI, on the GT3s, but man, they didn't drive like it. And just because you're fast in an LMP doesn't mean you know how to drive it.
Yeah, I proved that once.
And there's a lot of people that were in our stint that did not know, in our split, that did not know how to pass another car.
I hear that's important.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
it's like-
I've never been faster than anybody to find out. So
I don't believe that, Jeff.
if I get to be faster than somebody, I'll see if I can figure out how to pass.
We had a lot of guys that were beating and banging a whole lot to try to get around, instead of just finding a nice clean spot and getting a run and going. Sebring is not a sprint track.
Oh god, no.
I mean, if you want to sprint, go sprint. I mean, Watkins Glen's a good sprint track. A lot of banking, some nice long straightaways.
What are you calling a sprint?
Like a 2-hour race in a real life 2-hour race car, not a 12-hour.
There goes my
Keep
zero.
it between
Yeah.
the lines.
In IMSA, they have 3 racing types. Well, 2 types, 3 lengths. They have 2-hour and 40-minute. They have 12-hour, and they have 24-hour. They might do a 6. What's
What do you call the
Actually,
Petit Le Mans?
Petit Le Mans 10? Is that 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have endurance and they have sprints. The endurance are 6-hour. I think at Watkins Glen is 6-hour. Then they have the 10-hour at Petit Le Mans. They have 12-hour at Sebring. The 24-hour at Daytona. And everything else is 2.5 hours. 2 hours 40 minutes. And if you drive like a sprint race, you're basically, there's 2 drivers, 3 drivers in the car. You're running 40 minutes to an hour in the car.
Why do they not? Why do they change drivers in a 3-hour race?
Because it's a team race.
Pro-Am.
Yeah, you have to have a gold level or silver level driver in the car, and you also have a pro driver in the car. Unless you're in GTD Pro, which is multiple pro drivers. And sometimes they run 3 drivers, sometimes they run 4. I don't know if anybody does 2 on the sprints, do they?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because your team is still your team, whether it's your 6-hour, 10-hour, or 2.5-hour team, it's still
Ooh,
the
my
same
towing's
guys.
almost over. I get to go hit the wall again.
Yeah.
IMSA is, you know, it's the DPIs are all pro drivers. The LMP2s, LMP3s are, well, LMP2s are a mix. LMP3s, I believe, are no pro. I think that's a amateur only class, unless I'm mistaken there. But, although I don't know, Andretti's got a car in there, so maybe it is some pro. Didn't Brian Herta run LMP3 at Daytona?
Was not
no
paying
idea.
attention to the P3s.
Brian Herta, I think, usually runs in one of the Vassar Sullivan cars. His dad used to have teams. I don't know if he still does in IMSA. Did you know that if Andretti does ever get their deal with Formula One, which, don't tell me about the race, please. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I have things to tell you.
Not today. Tell me tomorrow after I watch it.
Yeah, same for me.
I've been a little busy with a 12-hour race yesterday. All my other Sunday duties, and then the race tonight.
Was
we got
this...
a half-hour nap in.
Yeah.
What the
Was
freak?
and the speculation that Andretti was going to buy a team or start a team?
Well, Andretti actually has gone to the FIA and started petitioning the other driver teams, the other 20 teams or 10 teams, to allow him to put a car in the or 2 cars in the field. He already has the money to do it. It's not a money issue.
I can't imagine why they wouldn't. They ran 24 at one point.
Well, the teams all have to say yes because they have to split the pie a little smaller with the manufacturer's money.
But they have the budget cap going down anyway.
They do that, and if they're going to 2 races in the U.S. this year, 3 races in the U.S. next year, Andretti is saying that he'll bring in IndyCar followers and increase their revenue more than what he's going to take away from them, which is very possible.
What's the 3rd race? We have Miami, Austin, and what?
Vegas in 2024.
Oh, I forgot about that.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami and Austin are this year, and those contracts are multi-year contracts.
Yeah, I can't see Austin ever going anywhere.
Well,
yeah, that track's too big. When you can get 800,000 people in a weekend.
Yeah, but it's in Austin.
What's wrong with that?
We talk about Danny Ricciardo loves that.
MotoGP loves it too.
That's something I would be so afraid to ride a freaking bike there.
Oh, it's the best place to ride a bike, dude.
Those S's, the turtles.
Heck yeah.
Hopefully they take
All
the turtles
bumps.
out.
They could probably do doubles off some of those bumps.
They have a
Pretty sure.
S1000 Fest coming up soon. I might go down to that. I am seriously considering it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How far is it? You're in Ohio, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a flight.
Yeah. Gas prices what they are now. You're not going to drive there.
Why not?
Maybe. Depends on how much money you have. It costs you more to drive than to fly.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Depends on how many bikes BMW brings. I might have to drive down so I can bring my bike.
Ah. Well, that's one thing to do. Are you sponsored by BMW on the bike?
It's a BMW bike, but I am not sponsored. I'm just a leisurely bike rider.
Oh, okay. Do you race at Mid-Ohio?
No, but I have been on it from time to time.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun doing a $170 on that back straight.
Legally?
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah. Speaking of Mid-Ohio, I feel like we never raced there.
Well, maybe we'll change that.
All these Ohio drivers, you don't throw us any love.
I've been there before. We've raced there lots of times. Maybe not in the last season or two. I usually look at the tracks we've raced and try to mix it up, not keep them all the same.
Yeah, make me buy more.
Pretty much. That's my goal. I own them all, so sorry.
I pretty much do now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even saying that it's a bad thing. I kind of like it.
I was telling Sean before the race that if you read the description on iRacing of the league,
is 0.6
on the about, it'll tell you right there. We race them all. Break the bank. We're going.
Yeah, honestly, I like it.
It's fun to get the new tracks. That new Winton, man, that thing is wild. That track was so fun. Very, very technical. Super hard to pick up. But once you get it, it's like, yeah. I don't think I got it yet.
I wanted to do that race Thursday, but I don't remember what happened, but I couldn't do it.
I saw that tree there and I thought it was VIR.
Well, at VAR, they went around the big tree. At Winton, they planted trees to go around them.
Yeah. I wonder
yeah,
if
those S's are wicked.
Yeah, that looks fun. I wonder if VIR will ever replace that tree.
They've taken it out. Oh, yeah, I don't know if they'll ever put another one back. It's kind of a dangerous spot to have a big tree.
That's what makes it fun.
One man's fun is another man's casket.
Well, yeah, we don't want anybody dying there.
Brandon, I'm confused. I catch you in some spots and then you take off in others.
He's sleeping.
I know. Sleeping at the wheel. He's doing really good laps, though. Yeah, I'm not going to make it on fuel, I don't think. Only got 4 laps of fuel left, and we still got 6 laps, 7 laps to go. Who made this race so long?
Satan.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Maybe I shouldn't say I hate this place. I just always destroy myself here.
Definitely an acquired taste.
Okay, Morgan, that's half distance. We think about 28 minutes of fuel remaining.
Seem to be doing fine right now, Jeff. This first half of the track is the part you got down?
Yes, because I've done it a lot more than the last half.
Pretty soon you'll have it all down. It's that stupid left-hander that you have to slow way down for that gets me every once in a while.
Wonder what this would be like in the NASCAR Next Gen car.
You know, by 2024 you might find out.
Look at that, just a little bit loose somewhere and destroy.
You guys heard they're taking the new GTE car over to Le Mans in 2023, right?
Wait, what?
It's the new GTE car. They also call it the next gen car.
That's awesome.
Is that incorrect, though? Think about it. Didn't they make the NASCAR into a GTE car? And then
I mean,
eliminate
pretty
the
much.
GTE car from the series?
Pretty much, yeah.
So GTE's going back to Le Mans 2023. It's just going to look like a Camaro and a Mustang and a Toyota Camry?
Oh, that's
Really?
so awesome.
Why can't they make them do the... Yeah, they still made them with the Camry. Why can't they make them do the...
Hey, you've
The
seen the
new car,
commercials. Those things are grounded to the ground, man.
Oh yeah, the Camry's such a sports car. Yes, I understand. I'm 50 and I don't even believe that. Actually, probably because I'm 53, I don't believe that. If Chevy and Ford had to make a two-door coupe to put it in NASCAR, why did Toyota make a two-door coupe and not put it in NASCAR?
Who knows? Maybe the Supra will come.
They got it in Xfinity. I don't understand why they won't run it in Cup.
Or maybe they realize it's a lie and it's actually a BMW.
It's not like BMW has done that before.
And they aren't very... It's the much more pretty version of the Z4. I'll give them that.
Yeah. Still rather have a Z4.
I've had a Z4 before, and I can't come to terms with how the new one looks.
Really?
I'm not in love with it.
I'm actually the car I'm probably trying to go get is a early 2000 M6 convertible.
Now that's a cool car.
I researched those because I got to looking into them, and I'm sure Morgan or one of these guys can tell you. There was several years of them that had some fairly major issues, weren't there?
It's
Yes,
the most unreliable car ever made.
The most what?
Unreliable car ever made.
Oh, really?
But
M6?
it's still a 500 horsepower car that'll do 200 miles an hour.
There was something like a water pump, but they had to you had to pull the whole. There was something ridiculous.
Well, I hope you have a time for this list. So water pump's one of them. Rod bearings are another one.
We're currently setting
That's
the pace.
kind of a major one.
The Vanos pump that controls your variable timing was another. Random.
That's why you can get them for 20 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I looked real hard at those too. I really wanted one until I started reading all that.
SMG pump for the transmission. Those go out, and that's a $7,000 job. But you can get it with a 6-speed stick. If you
In
can
a
find
convertible.
it. Yes, you
But
can.
the tops were also an issue.
So my mother actually owned a BMW 650 of that generation, and we replaced the top twice.
Nice.
But if you never put it down, you don't have to replace it.
Or if you never
put it up.
That would be my case.
Either way's a
Sit in
win.
the garage. Sit in the garage with the top down all the time. Is what
It doesn't rain much here. I live in a desert.
Yeah, leave it down.
It would be down. If I had a garage, the T-tops would be out of my Firebird, and I would never put those in either. But now I have to replace an air conditioning pump on it. Air conditioning compressor. And I don't have a vacuum pump, so...
Yeah, best recommendation I can give to you, Ron, buy the M6.
Buy the M6?
Yep.
It's that much fun. It's worth the problems.
I'm still looking for M5, so yeah.
What,
Same vintage.
what year did they get it all figured out?
Never.
Nice. Good to know.
But if I were to get a particular year, I would get a 2010 or 11.
The later ones?
Yep. They also have the newer version of iDrive that is still sort of usable. But the ones before that have the piece of garbage original one.
The dial?
They're all the dial, but it's the all metal dial, and it's garbage. Absolute garbage.
Nobody wants to go full on Blues Brothers. Oh no, we threw a rod.
Hey, throwing a rod in a 5-liter V10 is expensive.
Well, y'all have fun. I'm done. I'm going to go pack for my trip tomorrow. I'll be gone this week.
All right, Super Duck.
If I guess this is the last one of the season, we're talking about what you're gonna do for next season. Are you thinking you're gonna do anything on Sunday nights in between?
There will be something on Sunday nights the next 2 weeks. I think recruitment needs to come from us. I think we should be out there getting our friends and people we know into this.
Yeah.
If we open it up to everybody, we might be able to find one or two. But normally we just waste a couple weeks where nobody drives, and we have a bunch of weirdos that don't know how to drive on the track. So, but I'm open to what you guys think would be a good idea. Normally I just do 2 weeks of recruitment races.
iRacing's Facebook forum has 15,000 users on it.
Yeah, and nobody can find anything because there's so many posts they go by every 28 seconds. But I don't know. I'm a little down on trying to recruit, but that's probably because I haven't done it in a while.
Well, it's like you said, it needs to be maybe somebody that you know that's kind of pre-vetted. That,
Yeah.
I may know some guys that.
That
well,
want to
I
run
know
road.
Some of the NSRA guys are talking about wanting to run road. They may
Bring them
come-
over, man. Bring them over. I got nothing against any of those guys.
They may come here before they would come on Tuesday.
Do it. Tell them about Sunday night.
So yeah, I will.
And then I'm actually going to be working with Chris on doing a, I don't know when we're going to do it, maybe June, but we might be doing some type of Le Mans race.
Okay.
And it might be stupid.
Okay.
Really selling it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think I know why you don't recruit much, Ron.
okay, well, think of this idea. Who in here would be willing to drive a 12 or 24-hour race at Le Mans in a next-gen Cup car?
I mean,
To simulate what they're doing at Le Mans.
I'd probably do it.
It actually
Yeah.
sounds kind of fun.
Yeah. No,
That's what I'm saying. It's a little nuts, but
I mean,
I
the
don't know if it
track
would work.
only has like 11 turns. How bad could it be?
yeah, and two chicanes that Cup cars were not made for. Although next gens, being GTEs as they are, might be able to handle the chicanes. I don't even own one yet.
I was gonna
I've
say
got-
I've never driven one, so I don't even know.
I've got one, but I don't think I've raced it but once or twice, and that was on round track.
What I would like to do, if we do something like that, is run the LMP with it. Run the LMP2 and the next gen together.
I wonder if it'd have to be the LMP1. I'm not sure if the LMP2 is going to be fast enough.
Well, definitely not down the straightaways.
Yeah.
Cup car will kill it on the straightaways, but in the corners, there's no way that Cup car is going to out-corner an LMP2.
No, but,
But-
what about the other 90% of the lap?
Yeah, the 90% of the track. Well, there's Indianapolis, Arnage, Porsche, and straightaway. Dunlop corners in a Cup car is going to be insane. We're going 20 miles an hour around that thing.
Just drift it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay. Well, I'll catch
some
you guys
thoughts.
later.
Some thoughts and some insanity possibly coming this summer.
I'm
See you
excited.
later, Jeff.
Catch you, Jim.
Looks like congrats, Morgan, unless something really bizarre happens here. So we'll see you guys.
Hey, I'll
Lap
take
time
any
was
good words my way. Thanks, man. Take it easy.
37.3.
I'd like to see if we can get up around 20 consistently. 20 drivers. We don't need much. I mean, on a course like this, having another 20 wouldn't hurt. You know, having 30 guys out here, you still wouldn't see anybody.
Oh, you could max out the grid and you still wouldn't. I remember the last endurance race here. I feel like I went a couple of laps without seeing another car.
That's pretty insane.
I was starting to
Well,
wonder.
race fans, Captain Morgan in command. Adam a minute behind in P2. Brandon in P3. I'm in P4. I don't know what happened there. How I got up that far. Joe right behind me, P5. Then Julian, Sean, who was up front early. Kiwi, our resident Kiwi. Brett is in 8th spot. Mooney in 9th. TJ in 10th. Gary, Kyle, Superduck just left, and Ryan have all left the server. Leader is on lap 10. 4th place is on lap 9. Is that Jeff or somebody else dropping out? Must hope it was Jeff. Oh, maybe it was Mooney. He may have wrecked. No, he's still driving.
He's still, 44 seconds behind me.
Hey Brett, you still out there?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
There is a paint out there for GT3 cars that says Kiwi AF on the side.
Oh, righto. Wonder if it's on trading paints or something and I can steal it.
Oh, it has to be. I'll see if I can find it again. I'll send you a photo. It was awesome.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if that might be something to do with the Kiwi Sim Racing League.
Could be. I feel like I remember seeing something about Kiwi Sim Sport on there.
Yeah.
But it was definitely from down there because AF was not edited like I just said it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I cottoned on to that part of it.
Yeah, but that's regular verbiage in that area of the world.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Colorful
Here, it's
language
just
for a colorful car.
That's
Here
it.
It's a sentence enhancer. There, it's just part of a sentence.
Yeah.
Or the entire sentence.
Or yeah.
At the moment, I've got them all painted up with, or the Porsche and the Ferrari anyway, with Apex Predators paints at the moment.
Nice.
So if you see a big set of jaws coming at you,
Or falling away behind you.
yeah, gonna be more
Sorry,
like
Brett.
if you see them coming at you, I'm probably just about to wreck you.
Sorry, Brett. Couldn't resist.
No, you're all good, mate.
You're gonna be probably coming at me here by the end of this lap when I wreck anyway.
No, I've already had to do 2 pit stops, and you guys are miles in front of me.
Well, I've only got one X so far, but somehow I'm already like 3 hours behind Morgan.
Yeah, I've got a nice tidy 7.
One more time around, huh?
Is it only one more lap, is it?
No, we got 4, or maybe 5, but I've got to get back to get more go-go juice at the end of this one.
Got enough for 6.3 laps, according to that. I'm hoping I don't have to go on again.
Oh, now it says the pit window's open. Last time I went by the pit lane, it said it was closed. Still needs 15 gallons of gas to finish this race.
There's probably going to be 5 more.
5 more after 10.
I think so.
Yeah, you don't want to run out a half lap short. Yeah, I only missed it by a half a lap. It was 6.5 miles.
Long way to push a car.
So if you tow before the leader goes across the line and you're a lap down, can you get your lap back? because the tow truck would have put you ahead of the leader on the next lap. It's a theory. Somebody that's a lap down might want to try it. Maybe I'll get your lap back. And by the time we're done, we might all be a lap down.
I'd like to stay on the lead lap, but I can already see Morgan on the relative there.
I don't think I'm catching you, Brett.
Oh, I do.
Well,
it depends on what Brett runs into.
That lap was at 6:36.2
yeah, I see I'm making up time, but
Okay,
I don't think
Morgan,
I'm going to make
we're
up that
running on
much
fumes,
time.
mate. Pit this lap, in this lap.
I hope not. Keeping a bit of an eye on Mooney back there as well. He's sort of slowly creeping his way closer.
I think the loose car has gotten some of us a little off on this track. I mean, I don't understand why they went so loose on the high downforce model unless they're trying to copy real life.
Well, that's what they said. They said they were trying to align the tire wear and the aero package with what the actual GT3 cars do.
Yeah, but high downforce is high downforce. I mean, it's not like we're out there in professional racer competition with that. If you're racing in iRacing and you're racing with pros, you're going to do it open, or you're going to do medium downforce or low downforce.
True, but
you're not going to run high downforce. So leave the high downforce setup alone for the rookies that are out there trying to learn how to drive.
Yeah.
But I understand, and I need to learn how to drive it. That's the next step, right? That's the next level, is learning how to drive the more difficult setup.
Well, I think part of the issue too is once you slow down, because they updated the aero model, once that downforce effect really comes off, now you start sliding around and you're not ready for it because you've been maxed out on downforce when you're at speed.
Right, but why can't they just give it more? I mean, with max, right now at max downforce, is the wing actually maxed?
I was just wondering that, I don't know.
What tripped me up is when there was a full load of fuel in the car, how wildly different it handled.
A lot heavier.
And that's why it would trip me up. And that's why I had so many then subsequent incidents, is because I was so accustomed to the car having a lot less fuel in it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, that's the... And for us, where we want to have closer racing in our league, I would like to have a tighter car with a little bit more understeer so the guys that are fast can't get away. I mean, because if you open up the suspension for somebody that's a 2,500, 3,000 rating versus somebody that's a 1,500 rating, true rating, not the guys that don't race officials, but the guy in the 1,500 can hang with them a lot better if there's more understeer in the car, typically.
Maybe.
It makes the racing a little tighter.
So they kind of they did that to the M4 GT4, because I noticed in the Falcon series for the GT4 challenge, the M4 just understeers like a pig now.
Yeah.
But I was also able to pull away from everybody.
The cool thing about the M4 is that they made it, for me, they made it drivable for me. I couldn't drive it before, and now I'm pretty good in it. I'm not great in it, but I wasn't even able to drive it. I was driving the Porsche and the McLaren, and now I'm actually a little quicker in the BMW on a tight track. On a wide open flowing track, I think I'm still better in the McLaren.
Interesting. Well, and that's the weird thing too. The M4 GT4 got faster somehow. Because I was setting my personal bests in that during the new series, but I still felt like it just understeered horribly.
The front grip I thought was a lot better in the change. It actually will turn a corner. At least for me. I couldn't get the other one to turn.
Well, and to be fair, I hadn't been in it in
Very
3
little
weeks,
fuel
so
left.
I just
Hit
might
this lap.
be losing
In
it.
this lap.
Mine was a lot longer than that. I just know that I stopped driving it because I couldn't, and then I tried it at Winton. I'm like, oh, this drives nice. But they've done that occasionally to cars in all kinds of series where a car won't drive, and then all of a sudden, hey, wow, this is great. Like the Porsche, the GT4 Porsche is like that. At first, it was really difficult to drive that car, and now it's like, oh, fun. This is cool.
Yeah. I think it comes down to driver preference too. I'm guessing you like a little bit understeer in your setup.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do. I like the old high downforce better than this one. Looks like Joe has caught me for 4th. He does not want to stay behind me. And he went an extra lap on fuel last time. How'd he do that? Here he comes. I don't think that's worth fighting for, Joe. Go ahead. Good job catching up.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour, 300 feet. All right, Morgan, we'll pull you to the end, 100 feet.
Man, I must have really slowed down while I was talking. Julian's back there licking his chops. He's like, he's getting closer. He's getting closer.
No, I'm not going to get you. Nowhere near.
Guess I better race again.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line. Look out for the pit speed limit.
Never had to set a button for doing a tear off.
Where were your tires at, Morgan?
Yes. Worst one is front left, 75.
Yeah, I got a feeling that that's probably where I'm at.
I'm probably not.
Are you allowed to have the racing line on for the 24 hours of Nurburgring?
For the special edition or the regular season?
For the race in 2
24?
weeks.
No.
Boy.
If it's a special, if it's the, like, Sebring was yesterday, they don't let you turn it on. Special events don't have driving line or any of the aids. You have to use your own pit limiters, but it will auto start the car. They don't take that one away. But
I mean, you got the speed, man. You just gotta ignore that line and find the braking markers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start working on that.
Some of the braking markers are just places where there's dirt on the track.
Honestly, I should have you make me a video.
I think I did make a video. I'll see if I can dig that up. Although VRS has a pretty comprehensive one as well.
Probably can't look at it. I'm sure that there's some on YouTube also.
Another meatball bugger.
You Swedish?
Italian.
Yep, I like meatballs.
He
Yeah,
likes
here,
them
I'll
so
do
much
it.
he likes them so much he puts them on a flag and flies them in his pit box.
Yeah, yeah.
He just likes them meatballs from IKEA.
Those are the
I've
sweetest.
never ever been to IKEA to try them. We've got one here in Perth, but apparently they're supposed to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys get out so fast?
You don't need a full
Flash
tank.
dash.
I didn't do a full tank. Did 5 laps worth. Even though we're only doing 4, you get an extra one because you're at Nurburgring. Just because you're at Nurburgring.
Alright, 20 minutes to go.
Should have gone in when you were in the pits, turn the driving line off to help you learn. Sean?
I think that was Adam.
That was Adam.
Oh, okay. Well,
Didn't turn
Sean's,
it off.
yeah. Sean should have too.
Still trying to get second place tonight, Ron.
Quiet you, Ron. I'm trying to catch back up, buddy.
No way.
Coming.
No.
Yes.
You're gonna wreck
Yep.
trying, buddy.
No, you're gonna wreck. Bad juju on you.
Adam, did you not
First.
pit last lap?
No.
Well done, Morgan. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. That's 20 minutes to go.
The curse is on. Either Sean or I or both of us will wreck before this race is over. I only have 1X so far, Sean. How many you got?
All of them. 14 of them.
14 big ones, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not giving up my
that's
top 5. I gave up top 4. I'm not giving up top 5. If you catch me, you're going to have to figure out a way around me.
That first pit stop did me in. Because I was fine until then.
Yellow flag.
Oh, the
Watch
fuel
out.
load.
Yeah.
I'm not going to downshift anymore. I'm just going to go flat out. 6th gear all the way around.
Gotta be slow out some quarters.
Yeah, well, I'll figure it out. Well, I've been doing 651s just pretty smooth. But now he's going to make me race.
I mean, you don't have to race them.
Oh, yeah. hoping I actually push hard enough that I can get back in front of Joe when he comes out of the pit lane. But he only has to get 2 laps of
The
fuel.
car behind's pitting now.
Alright, I swear this tire model's broken because they're getting faster.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing.
Like Sebring the other day, my 4th stint had some of my fastest lap times. That can't be right.
That big old fat car coming around these high-speed corners?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yep.
Dang, I guess so.
Yeah, the flags are broken too.
How did I lose 4 seconds to you guys in one section?
They must have the good tires.
Staggered special.
Yeah.
Hit the paste car.
Oh, bitch.
Alright, Brett, I was wrong. I'm gonna see you soon.
Yeah, nah, it was that last meatball did me over. Keep an eye on you then. Sort you out as soon as you get here.
Oh, don't sweat it.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 28 Celsius.
I do have fresh rubber on though, so that might help me a little bit.
I think that was just discounted a few minutes ago.
I forgot to untick the boxes when I came out from the previous pit stop, so it automatically did them. Didn't realise until the jacks went up, and I was like, oh no!
Yeah, that's the worst. I went into the iRacing settings and just disabled everything. I added as I need it.
Keep it up. We're looking good here. Okay, Morgan. 15
Yeah,
minutes
I might
left.
have to
That's
look into
15
something
minutes.
like that actually.
I just have a clear button. Works
Yep.
pretty good for me.
I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Did you set that up within iRacing or is it through SimHub?
Yeah, it's in iRacing. You
Huh.
do it through the chat. You know how you push a button and say pass left? You do it
Yeah.
in there. You do it in that screen. Instead of pass left, you do like a pound sign, and then what you're doing, there's codes. And then you can do right side tires, left side tires, like windshield tear-offs, clear everything, clear tires. There's a bunch of different commands you can do.
Interesting.
I have a button for just 3 gallons of gas.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that with VR.
Well, if you
Hey,
program it
catch
to
up, Morgan.
Thank you.
a button on your wheel, then you shouldn't have to, as long as you know where the button is, you shouldn't have to worry about it with VR.
Flags? Did you notice flags weren't working around?
Yeah, I did notice that. No yellows there.
Ooh, that was sketchy.
I saw the smoke.
Yeah, blue flag's working.
Yellows aren't, apparently. Although I've seen him around the track.
Yeah, I thought I saw a few earlier on as well.
Yeah, I saw him earlier, but I haven't seen him in the last 2 laps.
How many more laps have we got?
50.
My clock's still saying 13 minutes.
Couple laps.
At least 2.
2 after the one we're on. Well, Morgan's almost done with his.
Well, yeah, there's one less for me. Damn it, I overfueled the car.
So did I. Sean's car's not only lighter, he spent less time in the pits.
Yeah.
It's better than underfueling it.
That's
Yeah,
the fastest
true.
lap of the
That's
race.
what I always do. Overfuel is better than underfuel.
I just leave it up to the old crew chief. He sorts it out for me these days.
Do you tell him to give you any extra?
Sometimes I put in like about 2 litres more.
Because I have mine programmed to do a lap and a half extra.
Yeah.
And at Nurburgring, at Nurburgring that bites me because a lap and a half here is a lot of gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, another 5 gallons.
Yeah. But I didn't need to wait for it to let Sean catch me. This one and 2 more, Sean. You better be fast somewhere easy to pass. I see those beady little German headlights back there. You almost saw some Italian headlights right there.
Yeah.
Pointed right at you.
Little wig-wag. Don't get turned around, you'll get the DQ.
If I go backwards in the right direction, do you still get DQ'd? Oh no. He's got to run.
Ooh, good, Chuck.
Okay,
Ooh,
Morgan,
good. Ooh,
10
good.
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Oh, he's driving for it! Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. I got $1.
You better have 2.
Oh, I think I only got 50 cents.
Corner's coming.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I'm not doing that. I don't think you were going to let go.
No.
That was-
Oh no! Crap!
I'll take that, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You didn't hit anything though.
No, I didn't.
You got 2 minutes. You got 2 laps left to catch me. All right, we're on lap 14. It looks like there will be 15. Morgan is still out front. Adams in second. Got his fast repair. All car's all prettied up again. 101 seconds back, which isn't that far at this track. Brandon in third, commandingly in third, 158 back. That's, what is that, 2.5 minutes? And then I'm in fourth. Sean's 12 seconds behind me. Giddy up. He's gonna have to push hard now. Joe spun. He is now in 7th spot. Julian has P6. Brett is in P7. Mooney, no, Brett's in P8. Joe's in 7. I can't look at all these. I'm out of straight parts. And Sean's coming, so. Hopefully he messed up the arrow on the front of the car.
No, it's still good.
Okay.
Luckily.
Brett's in 8th, Mooney's in 9th, TJ's in 10th, and that's all that's on the track anymore.
What the fuck?
If it comes down to that on the last lap, we do that again, Sean. I am not going to let off.
I know you're not. I wouldn't expect you to.
I don't know if he can go too wide all the way through that, though.
No,
it would be interesting to find out.
Let's not. Let's not.
Well, you're not going to catch me by the end of this lap.
We can say we did, but let's not.
Good news, white flag.
Oh, we're only doing 14. No, 15. That's 15.
15. I was like, we're on 14.
15 it is. We're on 14, yep.
Come on, Morgan.
Well,
One
good
more
thing
lap.
I got 3
Keep it
laps of
together.
fuel left.
We'll win this. Your lap times are
How much
improving.
do you
This is
have?
good.
3.2.
All right. I guess you'll make it then.
I got plenty. Like, as my crew
Just checking.
said, we got loads.
We got loads.
We got loads. Oh.
Well, I can tell you guys it's been a really fun season. It's been pretty exciting all the way through. Morgan, congrats, man.
Hey, thank you so much. This has been a blast this season. You guys know how to put on a series.
I can tell you that Super Duck is very relieved because when he showed everyone what the trophy was going to be, we mistakenly already put your name on it. And he didn't want to have to cut another one.
That's awesome.
That's the truth, baby.
I guess it was meant to be.
Yeah. I think Rich and Philip would have had something to say about it, but.
He's like,
and Brandon.
This guy's gonna win.
Yeah. Brandon, with your P2 tonight, I think that puts you up in P2 in the series. I'll have to double check the numbers when we're done, but hold on to it. You're almost there. He's been quiet all night. I think he's muted. He probably muted us for all the yakking we've been doing.
I figured him and Kyle would have been in their own.
Kyle left a while ago, though.
But normally when they race together, they're in a chat room together.
That's true. And I told everybody earlier in the season, if you want your own, everybody already has Discord. If you want your own, make your own for East to West. Still a rule on Last Man Standing, you have to be in the server somewhere, so you'll have a roommate for you there if you want it. So don't trip up that rule or you will get in trouble. When you're in the server, you need to be in the Discord. Even if you're in another one, still have to be in there somewhere. That way the admin can find you and talk to you if they need to, without pushing it all over race radio. Here, I'll just tell you across race radio, so just be prepared. Sean, you're not going to catch me. Just thought I'd get that out. Just thought I'd get that out over race radio so everybody could hear it.
Ludicrous speed, go! Maybe I do have a little arrow issue in the front. Marginally.
Doesn't Ludacris have a song about having people get out of his way?
Move! That was so good that Todd did that to music.
Where is Todd tonight?
I don't know. He sent us pictures earlier of him judging the MMA fight. It was in Columbus.
Oh, maybe he's out of town.
It was like out of town, but it was in town. Like Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
UFC.
So he lives in Columbus?
Southside.
By the horseshoe, baby!
By the horseshoe. The Horseshoe Casino?
No, the horseshoe, like if
The
you're
horseshoe
from
rode
Ohio,
No, I'm not from Ohio.
that's the Ohio State Stadium.
Oh, okay. The horseshoe. That makes sense now that you say it.
It's an Ohio thing.
OH.
Ohio.
Whew. Still cruising.
Okay, Morgan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
On the final lap. Some are on the final lap.
4 turns away from the back straight.
Now is not the time to have an error. Although you could probably crawl it back to the pits before anybody could catch it. Is Adam not in second place?
No, I'm showing Brandon in second.
What happened to Adam in second place?
He's dropped to 6th.
All I can tell you is I heard expletives, so whatever it was wasn't
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that was from Adam.
I kind of heard something along the lines of, frick those fricking frickers. That's the PG version.
Okay, well, last lap, Brandon's out front, or Captain Morgan's out front. Brandon is in second. And I told him a lap ago that if he finished in P2, he's going to get P2 in the standings, and I didn't even notice that Adam wasn't there.
You've got 10 minutes left.
That puts
10
me in
minutes to go.
third. I don't know how.
And there
Clean
it
racing, that's all.
is, folks. P1
Right,
Championship
Well done,
won.
Morgan. Great win. You deserved that today.
Yes.
Only got 1x so
Woo!
far. Still got half a lap to go.
That locks me in as the
Sean in
season
fourth,
champion
Julian in fifth.
for East to West Racing's
Adam
GT3
up to sixth
Challenge.
ahead of Joe.
Oh
Joe
man,
is
what a
in
ride.
seventh. Brett in eighth.
Well, for
Mooney
all
in ninth,
those of you
TJ
that have
in
stuck
10th.
around,
Super Duck Kyle and
thank you so
Gary
much for
have not
watching.
returned to the circle.
Definitely give me a thumbs up, helps with the
That is
YouTube
our
algorithm.
finishing tonight. I thought we had 14.
Subscribe if you want to see some more content.
We only looked
There
like we
will
have
definitely be a lot more coming up. And as always, catch you next time. See ya. And there it is, folks.
Captain Morgan takes the victory and the championship, holds his streak alive.
Good
Once
win up there,
again.
buddy.
Hey, thank you, Sean.
Well-deserved championship win as well.